right, so I'm aware I may appear to be like a father figure right now, talking down to you, about to tell you about the birds and the bees, but alas, I will not do that because I'm also assuming that you already know about the birds and the bees. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. I wanted to give y'all like a quick sort of um, mantra for the day or something. I don't really know what to call it. I wanted to share this thought that I had. The English language is weird. I keep getting sidetracked, but that's just my brain. I wanted to share something that I thought of that I feel like would probably come in handy to at least some people right now, given the whole apocalypse happening at the moment. That's a joke. Things, will return to normal, just a matter of time. But that brings me to this point. Patience is so crucial, especially in times like now, where it can feel like you can't do the things that you want to do. There's only so much that's in your control, especially when there's quarantining happening throughout the entire world. So just be patient. Like whatever it is that you were already on your path doing, or whatever it was that just sort of popped up that was going to be this cool journey, this cool venture you could go down. It's so important to not force or rush things because, in my opinion, the experiences, the people that are most valuable, that are most important to you, are a product of letting things develop naturally. The last thing that you should be wanting to do when it comes to something, someone, an experience you really want to make the most of is trying to impose your will on it. I really think if it's worth it, if it's worth having, it's worth losing, which is a realization that I had a few days ago. And I'm like 95% sure it makes sense. Sometimes I think of these like Socrates, Plato type things that it makes me feel like I'm this sort of modern day prophet, but I am not. I am not that. That's why I'm 95% sure that this makes sense. But in my head, I rationalized it as if something, if someone, if an experience is worth having in your life now and moving forward in each moment, it's also worth risking losing that. And patience comes in because sometimes you need to let it be up to the universe to decide if what you're interested in is actually worth it. So there needs to be this element of trusting the process, so to speak. So just be patient. Whatever it is that you were so passionate about getting to do, or if there was a person you had met that now this quarantine is sort of hampering your ability to develop a relationship. I'm a believer in things happen for a reason, because the alternative is you believe that nothing happens for a reason. You believe that you're just a plastic bag floating through the wind. Shout out to Katy Perry. And you're basically giving up your control. So what you can control is how you respond to things, how you can manage your expectations. And you might not be able to go out and do something you really wanted to do for X, Y, and Z, but what you can do is focus on like what's in here, because before you know it, something could pop up, and then it's basically, are you ready or not to take advantage of that, to actually make the most of it? So that's my quick little 4-minute sermon. Just be patient. Don't force things. Things happen for a reason. Just do you. Focus on you. If the universe wants something to happen for you, it'll happen. And if not, then it wasn't worth having. It wasn't worth your time, your energy, your soul. So you shouldn't sweat it. Peace out, y'all. Take care.